Good evening. My name is Terrence Thomas, and I will be presenting my PowerPoint on underperformance in the workplace. Ross's Market Store, Terrence Thomas, by Terrence Thomas. What major issue is Ross's market facing, and in which of the 8 dimensions is it underperforming? The 8th dimension that Ross is underperforming in is people management. Major issues faced by Rouse's employee turnover rate, employee dissatisfaction, understaffed with high demands for high productivity, and lack of good management. Why is Rouse's underperforming in people management? There's so many reasons. And when I talk about Rouse's, it's not just every store, but just a store that I am familiar with. And 3 reasons I picked is ineffective leadership, unhealthy workplace culture, and lack of people skills from leadership. Ineffective leadership, managers are not equipped to lead people in just business. That's all they focus on is managing the business, getting the business done right, and not really leading people. Managers lack communication skills. Managers do not have a vision or a purpose that matches the company's mission, and managers lack the ability to motivate employees. Leadership struggles, a healthy culture. Management has not made a conscious effort to create a positive, healthy culture in a workplace. Managers overwork the good employees. Employees are tense and on edge due to the pressure to perform at the highest level. From what I've seen, employees just keep getting more and more added onto their plate, and the more that they show that they can handle, the more they just keep get put on their plate, while the managers are sitting back and not really helping or assisting. I've even seen managers walk into a department, fuss at someone for not being able to keep up, and still not lending a hand to help. Gossip rules the room. I have seen in a workplace where gossip is the focal point of every conversation. In every room you walk in, somebody's gossiping. And the saddest part is it started with the management. Management does it every day. They talk about people every day. They talk about their employees every day, personal business. And so gossip rules the room, which is a dangerous, dangerous thing. And it destroys the relationships and the team chemistry. Also, lack of trust among employees and managers. Leadership struggles, people skills. Management lacks the ability to motivate and encourage their employees. Whenever you're talking bad about each other, people are not going to be able to trust you, and then you're going to have a hard time motivating them to work. Communication between employees and managers are subpar, or sometimes not even existent. Some employees don't even talk to their managers at all. And some conversations between employees and managers are not healthy, and causes more division. Managers' treatment of employees do not fit the standards of company policy. Company policy is all about honesty and integrity, and a lot of the managers don't operate in that at all whenever they're treating their employees. What are the ramifications of underperforming in people management? One of the ramifications is maintaining the high quality of product. There's a store that I'm familiar with. They are well known in the community for their product, for having the best food, best customer service. But if they're underperforming people management, people don't want to work, which might affect the product. Being able to keep up with supply and demand, the more customers are wanting more, the more they have to produce. And if people are not happy, they're not going to be able to produce. Understaffed leading to sales dropping, not enough people to keep up with the demand from the community. Turnover rate increases, people are quitting just about every day or every week. They're losing more and more people. I know one department lost 4 people within 2 weeks. And an increase in losing quality workers. A lot of good workers are leaving, not just to find more money, but just to find value, appreciation in different places. Ross's Market Store culture does not focus on conscious culture. They're all about the money. They're all about profit. Store managers focus on profit and power, more than purpose in people. I've seen it. I've heard it. I've heard managers tell people just quit. I don't care. You're not doing nothing anyway, in which that discourages workers and other workers. According to Raj, conscious leaders who care about people and purpose ahead of power and ego and money. They're not just in it for their own purpose. They're actually there to take people to a better place. Employees do not feel valued or appreciated, and majority of employees know the store cares about being number one more than they do them. Challenges to change faced by Rouse's market with leadership. Their challenge will be self-reflection, self-accountability, setting a vision, and being changed and leading by example. A lot of leaders, it's their way or the highway, and they're not going to take accountability for anything. It's everybody else's fault. They didn't do it right. But when they make the same mistake, it's okay, it's fine, it's laughable. But when someone else makes the same mistake that they make, it's the end of the world. They throw a fit, they throw tantrums, and they say some ugly things. Challenge for employees, there's several, but I chose a couple. One would be establishing trust in leadership and creating trust among coworkers. Plans Rouses can make and can use to bring change. They can inspire hope by having a vision and a plan to get it done. They can create an environment for workers to thrive in their gifts. Celebrate the small victories, which is very, very important. A lot of times people don't feel like they're being seen or being heard for just a little accomplishments that they're making. It goes a long way. It gives them the motivation to do the big things and do the big things well. Demonstrate how the new change reflects the company and being committed by not compromising the standard in order to make a profit. Managing change in my organization, things I would engage in as a leader, leading by example, focus on the small details, getting support from the top and other managers, a show of unity among leaders. I believe that is so important. According to Montag, the support of top management is essential to the success of any change effort. When everyone sees that everyone's involved, or when employees sees that everyone's involved in change and being better, it encourages them and gives them hope. But if the manager's saying one thing and their boss is saying another thing, or vice versa, it causes division, and then they back where they started. Also, I would create tasks that bring out the best in other workers. Things I will avoid, there's so many things, but there's a couple I chose. Belittling other employees and being inconsistent in the treatment of employees. I think, it's important to, be intentional about how we treat employees every day. Not one day when we're feeling well or when the pressure's not on us, but in everything, making sure we treat them the way they should be treated that reflects the company. This is my reference page, and this will conclude my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.